you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Quiet Part Out Loud with me, myself is Cam with Fluid, and we're going to discuss several times of topics that are could be controversial, or people don't even want to discuss it because they're afraid to. Today, our topic is going to be male toughness, and see how did it come there, or maybe how could be improved.
A lot of people talk about being the tough guy and being like resilient and being able to like take stuff that the average person can't do. It seems like with the feminine movement, there's a push against masculinity, and I think it is due to the women in of the feminist movement wanting equality, and they want to bring men down to their level. And that's what I think. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I understand what you're saying. I will probably clarify a little bit of what you just said about bringing men down to their level, because it's not like I'm saying men are better than women. To me, in my opinion, there's stuff that men can do better than women, and there's stuff that women could do better than men. But so to me, there's never gonna be equality, especially with physical strength. Uh, Clearly, we can't bear children, right? So they're
Yeah.
gonna be a so they're gonna be a better mother, and so forth. In agreeing with you about the feminine stuff, it just feels like even in media, in the movies, TV series, is always making fun of the male as being the dumb guy.
Uh,
He's the abuser, and then now they're trying to make the women the superhero action, but then at the same time play be the victim. So then
yeah.
I don't know if that's transferring the parents, and especially now in the US at least, there's a lot of single parent households. So a lot of these young men are being raised by females, and they don't
Mhm.
have the male structure. Even if they start off with actual toxic masculinity, but at least with a mentor of a male could get them out of it and be more
Yeah.
productive male
Yeah.
in society.
I think there's a responsibility in being a man and not kowtowing to the feminist movement. I know that sounds bad saying it that way, but I mean it's kind of what men are forced to do. But also not forget about the fact that you're still a man and to be a man and just there's a softening of this country over the last like several decades, and it affects men more than anybody.
Mhm.
And like you said, without a father in the picture, there's a lot of people who grew up with just women in their lives, and they don't know how men are supposed to act. They know how boys are supposed to act, but not men.
Right. And so yeah, so a lot of when you have the structure, we get told in our heads we're always supposed to provide, be the security person, and always improving in our lives. Yet sometimes it feels like it's unfair because the men are held to a higher standard. And so the more we keep trying, it still seems like we're always failing. But then women want to have equality in many activities, like in physical sports and military physical fitness, they lower it so that they could still participate, I guess, in what men could do in
Yeah,
the
that reminds me of the WNBA on how they're
yeah.
losing, or not losing. They're just not building the viewership needed to turn a profit. Not enough people are going to the games, and there's talk about lowering the rim so more women can dunk.
Right.
And um, honestly, I don't have a problem with that.
We
I don't
don't.
have a problem with that because they already use a ball that's smaller.
That too, right?
So
The quiet part out loud. That's
yeah,
when the ball is smaller.
yeah,
So yeah, stuff like that. Even in golf, when you tee off on the hole, it's closer to the
yeah. The
so,
red and the blue tees are
right.
apart, or
So
the
it's
white
like
tees.
yeah, so it's no disrespect to females. It's just that's just one thing that it's just clearly men are better at, of being physical. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
sure they're gonna
on average, because there are some
right,
women that can kick our butts.
of course, but those are like the extreme
Yeah,
ends
they're the
ends.
anomalies.
Right. It's like if I fought an MMA professional MMA girl, she probably got me, she's been training forever. Give me a
Yeah.
year to train MMA, it might be a different story, right? So it's not right. I'm just tired of the hypocrisy that is equality when what certain industries and corporations and the media, what they're asking for is not equality. It's just some sort of justification to do whatever you think that you're able to do without consequences, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, that's, women get away with stuff that men can't.
Right. That's one thing.
Then it really, like, it's not that's not even equality, that's almost to the point of privilege.
Yes. Yes. It's kind of like Jordan Peterson. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah. So he was stating like how females women are upset that there's enough women in Congress or in Parliament, and then he's like, "Well, then let's make 50% females in the bricklaying industry. It's 99% men. So it's like, no, you ain't gonna do that because women don't want to work that type of stuff.
Yeah. But I wanna get back on topic with the toughness, especially male toughness. It's demonized in a lot of areas, and not just demonized, it's there's also a lot of, fake tough guys out there too, where it's all a front. They talk a big game,
Right.
they drive a big truck, they carry a big rifle, stuff like that, like, that makes them
Hmm.
feel tough. So, like, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree. I think the regular male gets hurt the most because, like you said, you have people that fake it and they fake what they're doing and saying so they're the loudest person in the room,
Eh,
you know, puffing their chest out when it's unnecessary, but they want to look to everybody that he needs to be respected. Then you have the person who's really toxic. It just makes it bad look for everybody to everybody who, criminals and beat women and stuff like that. Then it looks bad. So the person that's able to be a man, keep his composure, do what he needs supposed to do without jeopardizing his values, is considered weak. Being a nice person is not good enough.
yeah, I don't agree with that assessment. I mean, like, that is what's going on, but I don't. What I'm saying is it's not right. That how it's when you're a guy doing the right thing and uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, like having the ability to maintain your composure in situations that could end up blowing up and becoming a big deal, and just doing the right thing, taking care of the stuff you need to be able to take care of, and just being a man is considered weak because you're not showing, like you said, you're not exuding your masculinity at all times, and that's not right.